Go ahead.
I'm Grace, and I thought I'd talk about why I love track and why I love running. Um, when I was younger, I had not the best childhood. I didn't get adopted until I was 7, and because of this, I was really depressed. I had a really hard time going to school, and it actually got to the point where I just stopped going altogether. I just locked myself in my room. I was just sad all the time. And one day, my dad came up to me, and he gave me these running shoes, and he said, "We're gonna go for a run." He took me to the high school track, and he told me, "You're going to do laps until you can no longer walk." So I started running, and I kept going, and I started crying. I told him, "I really want to stop," and he told me to keep going. We're not coming home until you can no longer take another step. I remember running and running until I puked, and I was crying. He told me, "You're going to keep going until you can't get up." And I ran hard, and I ran so hard. I passed out. And he took me home. I know that's probably not the best parenting style. I know, like, that's probably abuse at this point, but when I came to the next day, I felt really strong. I felt really powerful. I felt like running was something that was a release. So the next day, I asked my dad, "Can we go back to the track?" And he said, "I'd love to take you." And he told me, "We're going to run again until you can no longer walk again." I couldn't run as far, but I kept going. It felt really good. And it was a release. And it really helped me. And he told me the next day, he said, "You know what, Grace, we're not going to go back to the track because you got to go to school." And he said, "If you go back next year, I'll let you join the track team." And I had to do it, right? So I went back to school. I started improving my grades. And grade 6 came. And I was allowed to join the track team. And I fell in love. I fell in love with the starting blocks, with the races. You know, it made me feel powerful to start on the starting line. And when I heard the gun go, it was this high. It feels so good to like know that you are your own competition, and no matter what anybody else says, it's up to you to lay it down on the line. And so as I kept going, my confidence built, and I became the captain of my track team. I fell in love with the sport. I set new records. I won academic and athletic awards and blended them together. And I've just never looked back. Like, it's never been a question to me, like, why do I run? I run because it's a release. I love running. It makes me feel good. It's not competition for me. It's just how I feel. I love the track. Like, I feel more at home running than I do when I'm actually at home. And just looking back on my life, like, track has just given me confidence. It's given me family. It's given me love. Like, it showed me what I can do. And now that I'm a Kodiak, I get to run, and I get to like run for national championships. So it gives me something to look forward to. So people ask me why I run, it's because it makes me feel good. It puts a smile on my face, and I get this feeling of euphoria. So I actually do. I love running until I can't run no more. I love running until I puke. I love